Very good morning, students. So, we are learning the chapter heat. In the previous class, we have studied about temperature and what are the different scales to measure the temperature. In today's class, we learn about measurement of temperature. Okay, let us see advantages and disadvantages of mercury and alcohol thermometers. Measurement of temperature. The temperature of a body is measured with a device called as thermometer. Okay, the temperature of a body is measured with a device called as thermometer. The most common type of thermometers are on the basis of the type of liquid filled in them. Okay, so it is based on the type of a liquid is filled inside the thermometer. So based on that, we can divide the thermometers. So there are alcohol thermometers and the mercury thermometers. So they are named so because of the liquids used in the bulb of the thermometer. Okay, this bulb will rise if the temperature rises or if the temperatures go low. So this liquid will rise up. So based on that, we can classify, or based on the liquid which is used inside this bulb, we can classify or we can divide the thermometers. Mercury thermometer. So this mercury thermometer was invented by a scientist called Gabriel Fahrenheit. You know about the degree Fahrenheit, right? It is a temperature scale. We can measure the temperature based on this Fahrenheit also. This was invented by Gabriel Fahrenheit. Okay, let us see the advantages of mercury thermometer. Okay, mercury thermometers are advantages in the following ways. So first one is mercury is a good conductor of heat. Okay, it is a good conductor of heat and so quickly reaches the temperature of the surrounding. It means it will quickly measure the temperature of an object or of a surrounding material. Okay, so it is a good conductor of heat and it so quickly reaches the temperature of the surrounding. And next one is it does not stick to the surface of the tube. You know that it is made up of a tube, right? Thermometer, it is made up of a glass tube. So this mercury will not stick onto the surface of that tube. So and therefore it gives quite accurate readings. Accurate means a perfect readings. Okay, exact readings it will give. The third one is it has a high boiling point. Okay, high boiling point, that is 357 degree centigrade. It has a high boiling point, that is approximately 357 degree Celsius. It means you can measure the temperature of up to 357 degree centigrade. And the low freezing point is minus 39 degree Celsius. You can measure till minus 39 degree Celsius. So it can measure a wide range of temperatures, right? Okay, it can measure a wide range of temperatures. So students, this mercury is a shining substance. Okay, it's a shining silver color, is easily visible. Okay, the movement of the silver, this movement of silver color or this movement of mercury in a thermometer, we can see it or it is visible easily. These are the advantages of mercury thermometer. Let us see some disadvantages. Okay, so disadvantages of mercury thermometer as follows. So the disadvantages of this mercury thermometer is it has a freezing point of approximately minus 39 degree Celsius and therefore it cannot be used to measure very low temperatures. Means you cannot measure a temperature below 39 degrees Celsius. Okay, so here it is a fixed point, that is 39 degree. You cannot measure below 39 minus 39 degree centigrade. This is one disadvantage. Next one is this mercury is a very poisonous material. Okay, it is a very poisonous material. And this mercury thermometer is very expensive. Very expensive means it is costly. Next thermometer is alcohol thermometer. So advantages of alcohol thermometer as follows. First one is alcohol is cheaper when compared to this mercury. So alcohol is cheaper and it is easily available and it is safe to use. Okay, this is one advantages of alcohol thermometer. It is cheaper, so less costly, and it is easily available and safe to use. And here students, you see the second point, it has a low freezing point. So there in this mercury thermometer, minus 39 degree centigrade, that is the last freezing point or a low temperature in that thermometer. But in this alcohol thermometer, minus 115 degree centigrade, it is the lowest freezing point, and therefore it can be used to measure a very low temperature. Okay, you can measure up to minus 115 degree centigrade. This is the advantages of alcohol thermometer. And coming to the disadvantages. Okay, so first one is alcohol as a low boiling point. So here you can see it has a freezing point, means water can convert into ice. Okay, that is freezing point. So boiling point means water, when you eat the water, it will start evaporating, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾವಿಯಾಗಿ ನೀರೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾವಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೊರಟೋಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. So that temperature is 78 degree centigrade. So here it clearly shows that alcohol has a low boiling point but high freezing point, and therefore cannot be used to measure a high temperatures. Okay, so see, because they are not using this thermometer to measure a high temperature, and it does not react quickly to change in the temperature. So mercury thermometer is like very fast. Okay, it will quickly measure the values, but this alcohol thermometer is it will not react quickly, so it will not give the temperature readings very fast. It is a bit late compared to this mercury thermometer. Since alcohol is colorless, you know that this alcohol is like colorless and it needs to be dyed. Dyeing means coloring. You have to color this alcohol before being used as a thermometer liquid. Okay, so we have to color this alcohol so for being used as a thermometer liquid. There are two types of mercury thermometers on the basis of their usage. Okay, where they'll use on the basis of that. There are two types of thermometers. One is clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Okay, first we'll learn about clinical thermometer. Clinical thermometer. It is smaller in size as compared to the laboratory thermometers, with a temperature range from only 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. It measures the temperature between 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, and the corresponding markings in a Fahrenheit are also usually marked on it. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕಲ್ ಥರ್ಮೋಮೀಟರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸೆಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಫ್ಯಾರನ್ಹೀಟ್ ಎರಡೂ ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ಸ್ನ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಥರ್ಮೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆಜರಿಂಗ್ human body temperature. So if you go for clinics or if you go for hospitals, they will test with the help of this clinical thermometer. So the normal human body temperature is about 98.6 Fahrenheit. Okay, it is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. It means when you convert this into degrees Celsius, it will be 37.9 37.5 or 37.6 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, normal body temperature is 98.6 Fahrenheit degree Fahrenheit. These thermometers have a kink or a slight bend just above the bulb of the thermometer, so as to stop the mercury from coming back into the bulb after the thermometer has been removed from the contact with the body. Okay, so here, so there is a small kink. Kink means there is a small holder at the base of the thermometer. So here bulb will be present. So it will, what is the function of this kink means, it will stop the mercury, from coming back. Okay, so once the mercury has rise, so it cannot come back. Okay, after some time, after this thermometer has been removed from a contact with the body. So these clinical thermometers consist of a narrow glass capillary. It has a bulb at the end and it is sealed at the other end.